What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he a baddie. I'm saying that I'm flying him out the same way that I fly baddies. That's what I'm saying. No, I just covered him up while he was getting his ass busted out.
I fuck the women you wish you could fuck. I could come to Detroit and take anyone that you know.
Let's Mr. 1950. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I could train up a chick to come and finesse you all day long.
I don't think you got that type of game to talk to no woman to tell him to finesse nobody. That's not you. Hey, Anton, you don't have the mouthpiece to talk to women. You talk to one woman. Oh, you can have all the money in the world, but that shit don't matter when it comes to these bitches.
I got a fleet of hoes right now.
Man, you don't got no fleet of. Man, stop it.
This is an interesting segment from the Millionaires Morning Show by Anton Daniels. Let's take a listen. He's talking about the culture, black culture, OGs, and all that.
I wonder if any of my ops have ever made any of their friends millionaires, or are they all still dependent on them? If they keep the faucet on, just give them a little bit of a sip so that they can make them dependent on them. Because if you can't make your friends millionaires, if you can't get your people no money, if you can't make them rich, if you can't ultimately give them the game and give them the alley-oop in order for them to do their own thing so that they can go off and be great by themselves, if that's what they want to do, then I don't think that you the big homie. I don't respect big homies that's not big homie. And I don't respect big homies that reach out to the little homie so the little homie can crash out for them. I think you should always put in your own work. I think you should always put in your own work. I don't respect the big homie if the big homie got to tell the little homie, hey, I need you to crash out for me or I need you to hold me down. I don't respect that. The little homie is supposed to reach out to the big homie so that the big homie can either put him on, give him some advice, or guide them the right way and put them in a position so that they can go off and do their own thing. That's the big homie. Again, the culture is messed up. The culture is messed up.
And again, this is where you have to ask yourself, what culture is he referring to? Is he talking about Black American culture? He is a part of Black American culture. A lot of his behavior is 100% aligned with Black American culture. The fancy dress, the focusing on material goods, Rolex watches, things like that. The focusing on, I have a bunch of baddies and I can fly my baddies all around. That is part of African American culture that he aligns himself with.
You never supposed to get the little homie, hey man, you know what my homies do? You know what they do? Hey Anton, man, I'm ready to. I said, nah, chill out. That's not what we doing. Stand down, slow motion. Don't do no live streams. Don't start defending me. Don't go out on my behalf. Don't crash out. Don't do none of that. Focus on running it up, getting the money, and go in.
And that is the African American culture that he is definitely a part of. He's played a big role in that. And money first, money all the time, money always on your mind.
Focus on that. We don't do that. You know what we do? We put our own work in. We stand on our own too. We do what we do. We be the example for the next group of people that's supposed to run it up. That's what we do. So when I see Craig Smith, shout out to Craig Smith. I like him. Wasted talent. Seems to put themselves in the wrong position. I know that they in crash out mode because they trying to defend their big homie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Craig, man. Shout out to Craig. I like you, bro. I think that you a really good guy, honest to God. In every way, shape, and form, I think that you are a really, really good guy. But I just be looking at y'all relationship and how y'all moving, and I'm like,
and Craig is the guy that called his daughter Kumo D. And he's trying to, I guess, split the team up by currying favor with Craig, who referred to his daughter as Kumo D.
Like, damn, this nigga's still a little homie in his 40s, 30s and 40s. You still putting in work? You know what I'm saying? Like, Craig do what my nephews do. They in their early 20s. You know what I'm saying? They still figuring it out. It's almost like arrested development. You know what I'm saying?
For those that don't know,
it's like an arrested.
This is the classic way. It's like a backhand criticism of Craig. Anton Dames here saying, "Hey, Craig, you know Corey got you down here. You know you in a role kind of like my nephew, like a 20-year-old man. Why he ain't had you step up and your career hasn't progressed? He still got you as the little homie, bro."
Development type of shit. I don't know what that is. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Craig just doing what he got to do. You can't blame him. Okay, I get it then. I get it.
So he's basically saying Craig is broke. He got no money. And Corey is basically using him. This is a divide and conquer tactic that blacks try to do, where he's going at what he feels is the weakest link of Corey's team. He can't go at the woman. So he's going at Craig and say, "Hey, Craig, man, like he little homie in you, man. Like, you know, I got my cousin in a better position than you. Why Corey ain't set you up better?" That's typical tactics of blacks.
I get it. I feel you. I feel you. All right. Niggas is out here crashing out. You jumping fences in your 40s? You supposed to be catching flights. This nigga said he parked his car, he drove and he parked his car and then he jumped the fence. I'm never jumping fences, nigga. I'm walking in. I'm a walk in regular.
See, now he's criticizing Craig. He gave him a backhanded compliment, and then now he's using his words and gives him, "Hey, man, you jumping fences?"
What? What kind of direction is that? And I be thinking about, and these are supposed to be the OGs. These are the niggas that y'all listen to, and y'all be like, yeah, man, that's a real one. No, this is called arrested development. See, as I cook these niggas, and as I continue to go down this pathway of arch villain, as I'm in my villain era, and I know that the little homies is on the look at me. You got niggas that's trying to bandwagon, man, I want to debate Anton. I want to debate. You want to alley-oop? Why y'all not hollering at y'all big homie to get the alley-oop? I see all of these content creators, they trying to catch a wave. I see the clout chasing. I see all of that shit. I see you can't do me and think you can be you. They doing anything. Niggas is willing. That's why I call these niggas gay, honestly, because these niggas is willing to do anything to get on, anything. Oh man, I want to do it. I do it. I crack.
I mean, Anton has some nerve here, and again, I'm not criticizing Anton, but he's done some things that I wouldn't do to get on, quote unquote. Anton is dressed up in a banana, a gorilla suit, all these type of things that I would not do. I have children. I don't want my children one day looking and seeing me in a gorilla or banana suit. But these are the things that Anton has been willing to do to get put on. And so he has some nerve talking about other people.
Shout for you. Nigga, fight your own battles. Do your own. You got some shit that you need to figure out for yourself. You got stuff that you got to figure out for yourself. What are you doing worrying about what other grown men has got going on that's not even got nothing to do with you? The reactors are supposed to react. Oh man, I disagree with Anton. I agree with Anton. They crazy or whatever. They didn't want to insert themselves in some shit that ain't even got nothing to do with them. This is what we call clout chasing at the highest level. This is click farming, clout chasing. These niggas don't know how to create no motion for themselves. Oh man, yeah, man, I want to get involved. You ain't got nothing better to do. You don't have no business to take care of on your own. You ain't got nothing to do. I want to insert myself into it. Nigga, I thought this was an A and B conversation. Why do we have people that want to insert themselves into things that have nothing to do with them instead of just react? That's what they supposed to do, just react. Do what I gave the internet a STEMI package. I gave the internet a STEMI package.
This is what I talk about a lot, and Anton is more or less confirming what I'm saying. This is the black representation of the black economy. It mostly exists in the YouTube world. So when he says he gave the blacks a stimulus package, what he's talking about is a stimulus package in the virtual world. He didn't help build any stores. He didn't give any grants to any store owners, landlords, renters, workers, anything like that. He didn't give anyone a discount or cut on their rent. Just today, I had a call from a tenant who asked for a discount on his rent for the next couple of days because it's cold. That's a stimulus package. That's a real world stimulus package. Anton Daniels can only give you stimulus packages in the virtual world.
Everybody's supposed to be getting money. Bro, if you're not doing at least 100,000 views minimum off of this content with all of the different shit that I done gave y'all.
See, that is my point again. That these blacks have no economy other than clicks, likes, subscribe. Join my Patreon as a bag chaser. This is the only kind of economy that they are able to create and grow. It's an economy that is exempt from the violence on their streets. This is the economy that Anton Daniels feels safe in. He can't walk the streets of Detroit. This morning I had an African lady call me looking for a place to rent, and she said she was afraid to live in Southeast Washington, D.C. because of the blacks. That's what she said. You can find that video on the channel.
Over the last 3 days, then what the fuck we doing?
You know, I got to come in here again. I should let this play. But again, you know, I've been wondering out loud, where are his sponsorships? And I know he has his Teague Henley or whatever the brand is. But what company can sponsor a guy with this type of language? He constantly uses the N-word, the F-word, talks using double negatives. What type of company will want him to be the face of their brand? Everybody's
supposed to be eating, B. Everybody's supposed to be eating. Now niggas want to take it to the third. It's like, all right, fam, I feel you. God bless you.
You know, one of the things I want to point out again is he says he gave the internet, black YouTube, a stimulus package. How so? Was it by provoking a fight with Corey Holcomb? Was that the stimulus package that he gave us all? Right? That's what he's speaking of. He spoke about it in the currency of clicks and views. That's what he said. So what was the genesis of this stimulus package that you gave us, if that's the case?
God bless you. God bless you. This is a Christmas gift, an after Christmas gift for everybody, and they don't even know how to capitalize the right way. But like I said, God bless y'all. I hope everybody is doing well. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, all of that.
This is more or less the equivalent of giving back in the black community. You stir up a fight that can create clicks and likes, subscriber count growth, membership growth on your Patreon account. This is, as he said, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. They can't build anything in the real world. So they generate clicks and likes in the virtual world. This is Black America.
Wesley Turner says 2026 is the year of God's dark. Talk about it. Talk about it. I'm in my villain era. This is the year of the bag chaser's conquest. King says God always big dog bag chasers. We going up. If y'all not a part of the page, Patreon link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. You know what the funniest part about this is, about this whole situation? I see niggas reacting to it that say that they would never fuck with me, or that they would never, like, they watch my content, they know who I am, but I would never fuck. And it's like, but you taking a STEMI pack too. Cause look, when it's people that I really don't fuck with, I never mention them. You've never seen me do a reaction to Nick Fuentes just because it was the thing that was trending at the time. Because I don't give a fuck about Nick Fuentes. So if I really don't fuck with you, then I don't even react. I don't even mention. I don't even have a conversation about. I don't put your name in the thumbnail and the title because I know that gives you more visibility. These niggas is liars. They're liars. They fuck with me. Let me tell you about the black community. They fuck with me, and they mad that a lot of y'all fuck with me. Listen. Can I talk my shit for the rest of the week? Can y'all give me grace? Let me tell y'all about the black community. This is what is so fearful about people that have this negative disposition and want to keep y'all on a Democratic plantation. The majority of people, black people don't know that the majority of the people that actually subscribe to me are black people. Of my 1.8 million.
I knew that. I've been saying that. The majority of his subscribers are the poorest people in the country. This is why I started wondering, why did he cut off his Patreon subscriber count numbers? You'd be able to backdoor and kind of figure out how much he's making if he left those numbers public. Again, he doesn't have the ability to cross over and speak to white people, not dropping the N-word, the F-word constantly littered throughout his language, double negatives, the flashy jewelry, cars, clothes, just his general behavior just does not appeal to white people. And so it is very interesting. Again, he says the majority of the people he turns up down and shakes down for every nickel are black.
Of people, black people don't know that the majority of the people that actually subscribe to me are black people. Of my 1.8 million plus subscribers, the majority of people actually are black.
I would love to know what percentage of that number. That's a large number, and I would imagine that his Patreon numbers probably represent the same. And again, we're delving down into what does his financial state look like? And again, you're seeing that the majority of his supporters, as he just stated, comprise members of the poorest demographic in the country.
But here's the thing that they don't want you to know. Because I actually have the majority of black people fucking with me. Why do you think that all of them hit a ceiling? Black people been waiting on somebody that actually came through that could substantiate their argument, is a reflection of the thing that they advocate for, that stand on business and is not promoting this bullshit. So they fuck with me.
I mean, this is very big talk. This is big ego talk. He's saying, black people have been waiting on me. So they mess with me. They F with me. I am the man they have been waiting on.
And because they mess with me, these niggas is like Power Rangers, right? They're with all of our powers combined, we can try to take him down. You can't fuck with the people's champ. You can't mess with the people's champ.
I mean, this is really something here. A man that doesn't have much of anything, any physical presence in the real world. Most blacks he doesn't have a store that most blacks can shop from. He doesn't have an airplane, an airline, a bus line. He doesn't have a whole bunch of houses that he rents to people, an apartment building. He got clicks, likes, and a Patreon membership. And this is the black that we've all been waiting for.
Why do you think I do 100 million plus views a month? Majority of black people are on my side. If you look at all of the reaction videos, you go on Twitter and all of that, TikTok. I'm him. And the white community love me too.
Well, why aren't they your subscribers? Why aren't they the majority of your subscribers if the white people love you too? It's a legitimate question. There are more white people in this country than black. If they love you too, why aren't they your subscribers? Why aren't they the majority of your subscribers?
I am him. I am an anomaly. I am the North Star. I am the anomaly. I'm the anomaly. I am him. I am him in every way, shape, and form. I'm the thing. And so what's fearful for these black people, black culture that has been so toxic, is that I'm breaking stereotypes. I'm breaking bullies. And they don't want that to happen because I am the person that they actually would like their son to be like. And so they're fighting the demons within themselves. When you see these people feeling some type of way, it's a reflection of the demons that they exercising within themselves. They hate the fact that they are the way that they are, and then they don't want to change because then they're gonna feel like, oh man, I sold out because they said too many things that would be contradictory to what their behavior would have to be.
This is an incredible amount of hubris here.
Because then that would mean that you actually had to take care of your kids. Then that would mean that you would have to stop creating so many broken homes. Then that would mean that you would have to actually be responsible for creating jobs. Then that would mean that you would have to stop actually doing degenerate shit inside of your community. You would have to stop promoting that, but you cater to it because that is the thing that keeps you up financially. And so instead of them doing the right thing, the real sellouts is the niggas. The real sellouts are the niggas. It's the people that do the degenerate shit. And so because I'm holding up a mirror to the community and saying, fuck you, unapologetically, and that we need to do better, we need to take care of our kids, we need to be better for our community, we need to stay in the cities that are majority black, and then build.
He sounds like me a little bit. Does he live in a city that's majority black? I don't think so. I think he lives in the suburbs of Detroit. And I don't think people want their children behaving like he's behaved in the last couple of weeks, or even talk like he's just talked in the last few seconds here of this clip.
Build it up instead of running away from it and saying, but I'm from there.
Does anyone remember that show, that house that he was renting, and he was renting it to white people? He's talking about, what did he say? Do business with black people, and we need to live around black people and stop running from black people. Yet he bought a house in the suburbs and rented it to white people.
Sellouts are the niggas. It's the people that do the degenerate shit. And so because I'm holding up a mirror to the community and saying, fuck you, unapologetically, and that we need to do better, we need to take care of our kids, we need to be better for our community, we need to stay in the cities that are majority black, and then build it up instead of running away from it and saying, but I'm from there, because we not doing that. And we running, and then you let somebody else come into your community.
It sounds like I would be a great interview, a great example of what he's talking about. He should invite me on his show, and I can be a living example of what he's talking about. He's talking about jungle here.
Push you out of your property, sell your grandmama home when she died, and then act like the system is against you. We got majority black cities that we were born and raised in, and we run from it instead of running into it and pouring into it. And we give all of our money to these fucking universities. You don't even know where your money going. The majority of your life force, your money, your resources, everything that you've ever stood for goes into the hands and the pockets of somebody else. And you say that you're for your people. None of these people are for their people. None of these people actually put no money in other people's pockets to the extent that it will actually be meaningful change. They don't donate to their universities. They don't go back and then actually give scholarships back to the people in their community and their high schools. They don't take care of the homeless people in their communities. They don't put no money in no pockets of nobody that's not actually on camera and behind the scenes that allow for them to be able to really benefit and grow and go into the next thing. They don't take in young people and mentor them and actually show them how they can then become millionaires so they can be more successful than they was. They gatekeepers. Niggas is gatekeepers. Black culture has been gatekeeping for a long time. I give you free game, free information. I show you the receipts. I actually help people. And I'm still in the city that I was born and raised in. And that's what they try to do. They try to tear you down. Boy, y'all ain't nothing but plants. The real plants is the ones that's calling people plants. The real plants are the ones that are calling people plants. It's a deflection. It's a deflection. I'm too smart for them. I'm too intellectual. I could communicate too effective, but I could relate. And I know what's really happening in the streets because I was born and raised in it. And so it makes me.
Now, I could give you some information right here that I know to be true. He has a large presence outside of Detroit and Oakland. I guess it's Oakland County, Michigan. I know these things to be true. But here he is lying, saying that he's still in the city, still in Detroit. I guarantee he doesn't live in the ghettos where these blacks, these poor blacks are sending him $1.99, $5 super chats. These poor blacks, the majority of the blacks that listen to him, I guarantee you he does not live around them. Because I remember another video where he was doing it with Freezy. And he said he doesn't want to live around blacks. He'd rather live in a sundown town than around blacks. This is what Anton Daniels said.
A threat. I am the most dangerous black person outside of maybe a Candace Owens on the internet. There is nobody.
You notice it, as I said, this is the click and like economy, the only thing that the blacks can build. And he said he's the most dangerous person on the internet. Again, that very well could be true. But what about in real life on the streets where people challenge you to real world challenges? They're not challenging you to fight on the internet. They're challenging you to the streets. What have you built on the streets? Are there any Anton Daniel roads? Are there any Anton Daniel schools? Are there any Anton Daniel businesses, industrial companies, anything like that? There's nothing. Clicks, likes, view, share, and subscribe.
With a platform and a microphone that is as matter of fact and forthcoming with the things that they are saying, and is a truth teller. There is nobody more dangerous than a black man that is knowledgeable, that is willing to call out the bullshit, and also willing to stand down or stand 10 toes down in the communities that they was raised in. There's nobody that does it. Nobody.
As I told you, this is like dope man talk. This is not unfamiliar, not far off from what a dope man would do. He would go to the community, curry favor, pass out turkeys, money, help people do this or that, buy the uniform for the high school football teams, and the people will love the drug dealer, even though he sells drugs.
Nobody. So they all are, think about it. Think about it like this. I got to get to it, but I got to be led at the same time. So I'm going to go with what I'm going to go with. Think about this for a second. You have 1,000 tough guys on the internet. All of these guys got platforms. First of all, they're not even supposed to be no internet type niggas. They supposed to be gangsters in real life. But we gonna digress on that. All of these thousands of tough guys that are doing this stuff and saying what they would have did and what they could have did and what they should have did and all of this shit. I'm one nerd. Why is everybody, if it's not a big deal, why is one nerd got the whole internet in shambles? In shambles.
I think partly is because people are coming to the realization that this one nerd is not that nerdy. This one nerdy businessman, there is not much behind that businessman. There isn't much of a foundation. There are clicks, like, share, subscribe, join my Patreon as a bag chaser. Beyond that, what's down on the real world when people have challenged him to things down on the real world? Either being, hey, let's see who can get the most women, or hey, let's challenge you to a fight. I've profiled numerous people in 1950, some other guy to say, hey, I'll come to Detroit. You keep calling me gay and all these things online. You can't do these things in person.
Niggas is acting like They cities just got invaded. They're all combining powers, calling each other, texting each other. They got group chats. These is grown men, 30, 40, 50 years old. They in group chats trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. They in group chats. These niggas, these is grown. Do you know I have no group chats with men? I have no group chat. These niggas is in.
The implication is that he has group chats with women. Again, a married man having to like prove his mettle in his 40s, that he's a player, a woman slayer. And he said, I don't have any group chats with men. So you have them with women, or you don't have any at all. One of the two. And so this is, again, he's done this numerous times, trying to prove that he's a man's man, a player. He's got a lot of women and things like that. And in doing so, he throws his wife on the
group
bus.
chats trying to figure out what the fuck to do, how we gonna strategize. I'm one man. One man got these niggas in a chokehold. In a chokehold. What the fuck is going on? The world that flipped upside down. It's 2026. We gonna start this shit off right. Fuck these niggas. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Let them work together. Let them combine their forces. Shout out to you, Power Ranger.
And this is all the things that he probably could have done. You know, he could have gotten these people to work together on his side. But he's God's chosen one. He's sent by God. He's this, he's that. Why would anyone want to align with someone like this?
Ass niggas. We know who the pink Power Ranger though is. That's Corey. And we are.
So again, he's back to the gay references, pink Power Rangers.
Already know what he gonna do. He gonna take his little crooked hand. Backdoria? I don't fuck with the Backdoria. Man, fuck these niggas, man. Cause that's why, yo, bitch, they only cost $200. Same old tired jokes. Cause man, fuck, the Hollywood is so off. Fuck these niggas, man. It's the microphone. Fuck it. Tired, niggas. It's tired. Tired.
And again, that was Anton Daniels. I guess he was giving a kind of a lukewarm response to Corey Holcomb, more or less patting himself on the back, overinflated ego. And this is kind of his view toward Black America. And so is there anyone in it Black America seems to be turning against him? Once again, I am John Gall. Leave your comments below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thanks again for joining.